Colby Covington doesn't buy that Jorge Masvidal is retiring. Colby doesn't have faith in Jorge making much money outside of fighting. Speaking to Inside Fighting, Colby said, "I took away his confidence and his ego. He hasn't been the same fighter. He just showed up for a paycheck his last fight. It's a fake retirement. We all know people in the UFC that don't retire. He'll get out of the USADA pool, probably go do some steroids, and come back. He doesn't know how to make money any other way but fighting. He's not really retired. That guy's dumber than in the head. He's not going to be able to make money any other way but fighting. I can guarantee you he'll be back to get a paycheck." Conor McGregor has a friendly exchange with Floyd Mayweather Sr. This was backstage of the boxing match between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis.
But guess what? We know he's as well. So if you're on the same to him, hey, you're on the same
Conor McGregor, man.
Everything that y'all talking about, I already know. You know when you finish on the jack, you finish on like 6 jabs. Boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. Every time you finish on about 6 jabs, it's like you're the reason. You're the reason.
You're the reason he's so good.
You're the
That's
reason.
right.
I'd love to do work with you.
Yeah.
I'd love to do work with you someday. So if I can, then all of a sudden.
At UFC Vegas 71, Bobby Green and Jared Gordon fought to a no contest due to an accidental clash of heads. Bobby was furious about this at the post-fight press conference.
Did you ask me a question about my feelings before?
I did.
You know how we're gonna let some feelings out today. This, and this. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. We clash heads. I was trying to go for an elbow, and he kind of dipped his head, and we kind of clashed. But he was still moving. He was trying to put me in no triangle. I fought the triangle off, and he was still moving fine. And then after when I busted his then he was up. He was still straight. And they want to try to slide me on my money. That's what I'm mad about. I need my money, bro. I need my money.
Jared Gordon posted this to his Instagram. He wrote, "I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed after a long training camp where I dedicated every moment towards becoming stronger, more technical, and healthy. I spent a lot of money this camp, and it's upsetting that 2 fights in a row I got half my paycheck." Conor McGregor gave his prediction for the upcoming boxing match between Jake Paul and Nate Diaz. The two are set to fight on August 5th. Conor said, "I think Nate Diaz slaps the head off him, and I look forward to seeing it." Jake responded via Twitter. He wrote, "I'm a better boxer than you, Conor, and will do what you couldn't and knock Nate out." After Nate, let's box as the co-main event, same night as Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano in Dublin. But since you're not your own boss, you will hide behind Dana, or just drink the rest of your life away. August 5th, you will see. Former UFC heavyweight champion Tim Sylvia was successful in his slap fighting debut over the weekend. This is not Dana White's power slap, by the way. Different league. Prior to defeating Curtis Blades via TKO in the first round, Sergei Pavlovich was literally playing slots in the casino 2 hours before the fight.
Slot machines for his big main event tonight.
After the fight, Sergei says that he will be waiting for the winner of John Jones versus Stipe Miocic.
I think we all know that the next logical step is the title, but we also know that it's being held up right now. How long are you willing to wait for that title shot?
Отдохну, поем, посплю, еще раз отдохну. Подождем.
I'll rest, I'll eat, I'll sleep, I'll rest some more, I'll wait.
And if that fight happens between Stipe and John, who do you believe will come out on the other side and that you'll be fighting next?
На самом деле, ребята, 50 на 50, кто выиграет. На самом деле, без разницы.
Honestly, it's a 50-50 toss-up, so I don't care.
Who do you think would be easier for you to fight?
Я бы сказал это неправильным словом, легче. Из этих ребят нет легких оппонентов. Будут настоящие воины. Что с одним, что с другим, поэтому нам будет готовиться и полностью отдаваться.
I wouldn't say that either of them would be an easy fight. I mean, they're both they're hard warriors, so I would have to prepare for whoever it is and then be ready for whoever they give me.
Robert Whittaker on the MM Arcade podcast gives his opinion on who would win between Colby Covington and Bilal Muhammad.
I think Covington would just apply too much pressure.
Okay.
I don't think it would be easy in the first couple of rounds, but I think as the fight wore on and over 5 rounds, I think Covington slowly wears Bilal down and gets the better of him. You know, I do understand Bilal's a good fighter, but Covington's a bloody good fighter. Good fighter. And everyone, like, he lost to Usman.
Yeah.
Right? Only lost to Usman. But that was during Usman's heyday.
Yeah.
You know, I say it's his heyday because he was running rampant in that division at that point.
Mm.
You know, Because the Usman we saw when he fought Leons too wasn't the same as we saw when he fought Covington.
No.
I don't believe anyway. And that's not taking anything away from that Leon fight, but
Yeah.
Michael Bisping had some harsh words for Vitor Belfort in a recent video on his YouTube channel. Bisping and Vitor fought back in 2013, and this was the fight that cost Bisping his eye. Bisping went on to say this guy is everyone's favorite Bible basher, everyone's favorite hypocrite, everyone's favorite lecturer. This guy is such a bloody piece of shit. It blows my mind, and he caused me to lose an eye. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about Vitor the Phenom Hypocrite Belfort, the former light heavyweight champion, the former heavyweight champion, the former middleweight contender, and the biggest known drug cheat in the history of our sport, alongside Wanderlei Silva. This guy is the biggest cheat in the history of combat sports. It's all to do with the steroids mainly. Listen, we're not putting a ball in a basket. We're not trying to kick a ball into the back of a net. We're trying to knock our opponents unconscious. If you're knowingly taking steroids all the time, then I've got no respect for you whatsoever. You're not respecting the sport, you're not respecting yourself, you're not respecting your opponent. It's dangerous, disgusting, and I've just got no respect for it whatsoever. 25 years ago, he burst onto the scene. It was obvious then, he had the body of a bloody triceratops. He looked like he was on so much steroids it was insane. But he continued to fight because in the early days, there was no testing for it and he did very well. Of course, it was to no one's surprise when Pride came to America, Vitor Belfort fought Dan Henderson, and the Athletic Commission busted him. That was his first of many suspensions for taking illegal substances. He was taking so many steroids when I fought him that his ass probably glowed in the dark. It is what it is. I went down there to Brazil to fight a guy. I knew he was on steroids, but the fighter inside me, I still thought that I could beat him. That's the arrogance that we have. I paid the ultimate price because I ended up losing an eyeball because of the head kick that he hit me with. Granted, a legal technique, but still the force. I don't think it would have been the same had he not been taking all that testosterone. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to the Logan Paul lookalike, saying that he wants to knock Nate Diaz out next time he sees him.
So I don't know what the hell I did to Nate Diaz, but I'm telling you what, I'm gonna knock him the out when I know he's coming. Okay? Like, you caught me off guard, dude. What, you think of Logan? What the
The first one's from JR Lopez, says you caught me off guard, as he stands in front of him and they clinch. The second one says, damn, Nate went and choked the common sense out of this dude. And the final one says he's calling Nate out to fight. He must have hit his head too hard on the concrete. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.